Welcome to Interview Dive's Knowledge Library. You're busy. You're understaffed, which makes you even busier, and you may be feeling a lot of pressure and a little desperation to get someone to fill a position. We get it. A new hire will get another employee on the team and another task off your to-do list. What could possibly go wrong? When you rush through the interview and hiring process, you might actually be creating more work for yourself. No one wants that. No one has time for that. The truth is, if you take your time and thoroughly screen your candidates, you'll make life easier for you and your team. You've got to hire harder to manage easier. If you're a manager or senior staff, you've got enough on your plate already. You need to find a hire that is going to make your life easier. That means someone with high skill levels and high competencies, probably in areas you're not completely comfortable with. How great would it be to offload the aspects of projects you don't particularly enjoy? It doesn't matter if you just don't enjoy the task, find it particularly difficult, or if it's simply tedious. There is someone out there that does enjoy it and could probably do it better. Your job is to find them and to let them. People tend to subconsciously self-sabotage. We get in our own way without even realizing it. Hiring someone with a more advanced skill set than your own can be a game changer. There's a reason you don't see the circus ringleader juggling on a tightrope while riding an elephant. Everyone has a role to play in order to keep the show running, so stop trying to be the best at everything and instead hire someone else to be the best at what they do. In order to find the candidate you want to invest in, you need to know what attributes the team is in need of. A leader, someone who thinks outside the box, someone with a different area of expertise. Oftentimes, a team manager can tell you exactly what the team needs and what skills they are looking for in a new hire. They could be looking at an upcoming project and need to utilize someone with a specialized industry background. A senior staff could be thinking of retirement and they need a new hire with plenty of experience in a certain field. Don't stop with managers though. Talk to any key players on the team and get their take on the situation as well. Someone might have noticed that the workload is taking a direct shift in one direction, while someone else notices that having a bilingual candidate could be instrumental in smoothing out customer relations or miscommunications. These conversations are going to help you build the ideal candidate persona with the skills and team traits you need for a great hire, while simultaneously assuring the team that you're taking their needs seriously and that their input is valued. Keeping morale high and providing a positive work environment in high-stress times is vital to company success. Let your current team know you value their input and that you're looking for a candidate that will actively contribute to the work effort and isn't going to disrupt team synergy. You don't have to wait for the perfect applicant, but you do need to make sure those you interview meet expectations. Industry experience, educational background, and interpersonal dynamics are all going to play a role in finding the right hire. The best way to assess these traits is with multiple interviews. Start with a brief phone interview. This is going to help you get a better understanding of the candidate's interest in the role and the seriousness of their application. Reach out via email to set a time and date, asking for a conversation about their interest in the position or company, and go over their resume. If a candidate is punctual in answering the phone, has done some research on what the company's industry is, and is able to answer any initial questions about the resume you found particularly interesting, then they're good to move on to the next stages. If they seem unprepared for the scheduled meeting, you probably dodged a bullet and don't need to take them to the next stage of the interview process. Most formal interviews are looking at background experience, and personality. So following that interview with a skills assessment to evaluate the individual's competencies within the industry is key to finding out a great hire. It's typically in technical interviews where it becomes apparent what kind of team player they are and if they can think on their feet. Their ability to ask the right questions is going to give you an idea of what their training period is going to look like. Having a set questions and a ranking system will keep any bias from impacting decisions on who makes it to the final interview stages. It will also help rank candidates' competencies across multiple fields. You might have someone with a high review from their formal interview and a mediocre technical assessment. Go back through your notes from when you spoke with the team prior to creating the job posting to see which attributes might weigh heavier in the process. Once you've gotten the candidates this far, you should have an idea of who your next hire will be and how their training will progress over the next several weeks. Your final, but still vital step will be introducing them to the rest of the team. No man is an island, so it is important that you observe how the candidate interacts with the group you've already got. Introduce them, let them talk with the others in the break room or over lunch. Be sure to get the feedback from your team before making an offer. Remember, no matter how busy you are, rushing through the interview and hiring process is a recipe for disaster. Take your time and thoroughly screen your candidates, and you'll make life easier for you and your team.